with the protein reviews, the guy in there who was doing the bodybuilding training, selling the items in there, he was very happy to explain what my body needed, and what I could do. So if you actually understand what your body can take in, and what you should do to burn off the fat, then you should be you should be on the right track. Such as if you're a sort of person like myself who can't go to the gym every time, you can't do these high energy weight loss things like anybody else can, go have a few minutes walk. If you do that per day or when you can, it's still far better than just sitting on the couch thinking you should be able to do something. Okay, so to get your mind to do it, but if you do it, that's the target. It's something. It's an accomplishment that you've done. You should be really proud of yourself for doing that. I also have also learned that walking and jogging on the treadmill is far more effective than doing the weights for weight loss, because it's a cardio and get your heart rate up and ready and get you sweating. So yeah. If I calm down, what I've written. If you don't take into account of what you're eating, what you should be consuming, what causes you to eat and drink like you do, and at what times, if you don't solve that, a few hours in the gym, but you still find yourself not really getting far, it is because you're doing the workout, but you're then doing the reverse effect, because you're still putting on weight because of the muscle growth and stuff like that. If it does happen, but then you're still eating the crap from before. So that's what I did when I went up to Five Rivers in Salisbury. I was going to the gym for 40 minutes, doing a workout like I would do. I would then have a meal at there, bars, this, that, and the other. So I wasn't happy with myself, and I wasn't happy with the fact that it wasn't getting me anywhere. And then I suddenly realised it's because of what I was eating, and it really wasn't helping. And also, if you go to a gym, make sure you're happy with it. If you're not happy and you're not happy with the surrounding, then change it. Because I've gone from LA Fitness to Five Rivers and now to the Tisbury gym, and I've never been happy in the Tisbury gym. It's so much more relaxing. It makes me feel comfortable, and it makes me feel that I can do whatever I want. It doesn't matter which piece of equipment I use, and I can easily leave in 5 minutes afterwards, or I can sit down whenever I want to. I don't feel uncomfortable, and that's a good key to continuing. Because if you do the workout and you don't feel comfortable in your mind, you want to do it, and I don't want to do that because it makes me, I don't feel confident. This, that, and the other. It's gonna put you into the same frame of mind as what it does when you're in a stressful situation and you want to comfort yourself with a drink or the food. So you do what makes you feel comfortable, but not in a lazy way. As in, to make myself comfortable for the day, I'm going to go and sit on the couch for half an hour. That is not the comfortable I'm talking about. Okay, I'll come down. Now, videos I do it because I've gone through all the situations and I want to pass on
stuff that I understand, and I suffer badly with dyslexia and the health. So if I understand it, then no doubt somebody else will. I try to explain it as best I can, so hopefully it's getting there. As of last September, I weighed 21.6 stone, which is is 300 last September, okay? And this is, as I was saying, if your mind is if your mind is giving you false information, you do it, although you're thinking you're doing things for the better part of your health, you may very well find that it's healthy as you thought. Right. So yeah, last September I was 21.6 stone. Wrong one. No, wrong one. There we go. 21.6 stone. And right now I am just over 19 stone. Now it may not sound gym or do this and do that, do the press ups and whatever else, but with people that suffer mentally, the normal daily routine stuff with with back pain or any other illness, it's all about the progression, the small steps. The small steps count far more than doing something drastic. If you do something drastic, it won't last as much. It's like a New Year plan. If you say, I'm going to join the gym, that's great. For the first 30 days, you might very well go to the gym, this, that, and the other. But if you don't do it, if you don't do it every day afterwards, then what's the point of doing it? So you have to get knowledgeable about the things that you are doing. One of the things I have learnt over the past year is about protein. Protein is a major factor in helping you lose the weight, allow you to have the energy, and also, from the protein shakes and the protein bars, if you look at the other videos I have, you'll see what I'm talking about. The protein shakes for 15 grams of protein, and for me, I should be consuming about between, what was it? I think it was 250 to 280 grams of protein a day. 280 if I'm active, that's in going to the gym, stuff like that. 250, 200 sort of thing if I'm not. So yeah, if you go down that area to replace the other stuff you're eating, like the crisps and the other stuff that you find that you have absolutely no reason to eat them, because you very likely have the same feeling eating your the pizza and your takeaways before you eat it and then after you eat it, because it's after you eat it is when you consume the food and the drink. If you consume it right there and then, it kind of takes away the feeling that you have. But a lot of people don't think about what's going to feel like afterwards, and that is where the major mistake comes in. Because if you eat it or drink it, and then you have the same feeling again, although you feel good and it tastes great and this, that, and the other, and feel full, your mind is still going, I'm still hungry. But in fact, you're just bored, and you just want, you feel down, you feel depressed and stuff like that. So if you keep doing that, you keep eating, keep drinking, you keep eating, you keep drinking, you're not going to stop yourself. And this is why I'm saying that if you learn why you're stressed, why you eat, why you consume the